one woman's story, some of the monologues are based on several women's stories surrounding the same theme, and a few times, a good idea became an outrageous one. This monologue is based on one woman's story, although the subject came up in every interview and was often fraught, the subject being
hair. You cannot love a vagina unless you love hair. Many people do not love hair. For instance, my first and only husband hated hair. He said it was cluttered and dirty. He made me shave my vagina. It looked puffy and exposed and like a little girl, which of course excited him. When he made love to me, my vagina felt the way a beard must feel, you know, like good to rub it and painful, you know, kind of like scratching a mosquito bite. Really, it felt like it was on fire and there were screaming red bumps, and I refused to shave it again. Then my husband had an affair. When we went to marital therapy, he told me he screwed around because I wouldn't please him sexually. I wouldn't shave my vagina. The therapist had a German accent and gasped between sentences, to show her empathy. She asked me, "Why do you not want to please your husband?" I told her I thought it was weird. I felt little when my hair was gone down there. I couldn't help talking in a baby voice. And the skin got all irritated and even calamine lotion wouldn't help. She told me, "Marriage is a compromise." I asked her if shaving my vagina would stop him from screwing around. I asked her if she'd had many cases like this before. She said, "Questions dilute the process. You need to jump in." She was sure it was a good beginning. Later, when we got home, he got to shave my vagina. It was like a therapy bonus prize. Yeah, you know, he clipped it a few times and there was a little blood in the bathtub, but he didn't even notice. He was so happy shaving me. Later, when my husband was pressing against me, all I could feel was his spiky sharpness sticking into my naked, puffy vagina. That's when I realized that hair is there for a reason. It's the leaf around the flower, the lawn around the garden. You have to love hair in order to love a vagina. You can't just pick the parts that you want. Besides, my husband never stopped screwing around.